welcome back BBA fans. It's the Guitars versus Quad B on this very, very hot day at the Junior High Park. And now sending it down to your sportscaster today, Reed Mitchell. Hell yeah.
Little boy. Alright, boy. Howdy. Wow, this is nice.
Beautiful. Ishwari, the captain of Quad B. So you guys are 0-3, and this is your 4th game. So how do you feel you're gonna? You guys feel you're gonna win today?
We're gonna try our best. We're missing a lot of players, but it's okay. 4v4. We're gonna try our best and hope to win.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, you don't. So you got Ben, Josh, JP, and yourself here. So do you think like there's any one person who's gonna like pop off today?
Ben.
Ben?
Yeah.
Okay, we're calling it. All 3 of them? Okay. Hopefully that happens for a Quad B victory. So there you go. Dean McBride, captain of the Electric Cars. You guys are now 1-2, correct? At the start of
correct.
So how do you guys feel about coming into this game?
I feel great. I think that this team, while we may be 1-2, is still better. I think we're still the best team in the league. And I think this team is no match for us.
Okay, now who do you think is going to pop off today for you?
I think if anyone's gonna pop off, it's gonna be Gary. I think Gary has a lot of potential, and I think he's yes. I think it's his time.
Okay, good luck on today's game.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are about to start. Mr. Ben Yates is going to be doing the tip-off. It seems like Josh and Dean will be going for the ball respectfully. Quad B versus Electric Guitars, second game of the year between these two rivals. Yates is counting down. Oh, a high tip right over to Ben Bourgeois, who's wearing red, but he's on Quad B, so that's interesting. He's going to pull up. It's going to be no good. Dean gets the rebound. Dean is racing up the court, coast to coast, over to Gary. It's broken up. Gary shoots it. No good. Rebounds loose. Ben gets it. JP gets it back. JP guarded by Gary. Tried to pass it out. Passes it to Ben. Ben racing up the court, guarded by Isaiah. Oh, he loses the ball. Oh, he saves it. Ishwari gets it back. And Ishwari is going to shoot it. No good. And Josh loses the rebound. It's going to be Electric Guitars' ball. Isaiah is going to bring the ball up as the point guard. He's wearing sweats on this hot day, but will it help him? He's going to pass it over to Gary. Gary, guarded by JP, passes it back to Isaiah. Isaiah for 3. No good. Ishwari gets the rebound, trying to find someone to pass to. Dean blocks her pass, but Josh gets it. Passes it over to JP. JP passing it over to Ben. Good passing by Quad B. He's guarded by Isaiah. He's trying to get past him. And he's making his move, getting past him. Pass it over to JP, but it's over and back court. So it's now Electric Guitars' ball. If it goes back court, then it's like as soon as you cross it and you go back, it's a turnover.
You should try in the course, but it doesn't happen all the time.
Agreed, Ben. Gary driving, passes it back out to Dean. Dean drives past JP with the floater. It is 1-0. Quad B. The scoreboard should be popping up at the top of your screen. So it's 1-0, the correct score. Ishwari back to the action, trying to pass someone. Pass it to JP. JP shoots it. No good. Josh trying to find someone to pass. He passes to Ben for 3. It is good.
Let's go.
It is 2-1 Quad B. I said 1-0 Quad B before. It was 1-0 Electric Guitars. And now it's 2-1 Quad B from that 3 from Ben Bourgeois. Isaiah going over to Dean. Dean trying his luck. No good. And he saves it, but it is back court. So Quad B gets the ball. Just from right here. Trying to figure out where to pass it in. Ishwari, the captain, is going to pass it in. Oh, she passes the camera, but she fakes it. Pass it over to Josh, but it is intercepted by Dean. Dean racing up the court. Oh, pass blocked by Ben. Ben has no one in front of him, but someone behind him, and that is Dean. He steals the ball, passes it to Isaiah. Isaiah makes a move on JP, but gets it stolen by Ishwari. Ishwari is run up from behind by Gary. He saves the ball, passes to Isaiah. Electric Guitars are slowing it down, passing mid-court. Taking their time now after that hectic couple of possessions. Gary spin moves, guarded by JP. He's guarded by Ben now. Passes it over to Isaiah. Isaiah passes it over to Dean. Dean trying to make a move. Oh, Ben steals the ball. Ben has a wide open layup and he makes it. 3-1. Quad B. Ben with all 3 points. Isaiah. Oh, Ben tries to steal it. It came up on the wrong side. Isaiah is able to save the ball. Isaiah takes it. Blocked by Ben. And it is out. Blocked by Ben, so it's Electric Guitars' ball. Guitars trying to pass it in. Their captain has the ball out of bounds. Passes to Isaiah right near him. Isaiah gets to the free throw line. He's going to shoot it. It is no good. Rebound back to Isaiah. Isaiah shoots it over the backboard. Isaiah not having the best shooting start to the game. Ishwari passes it to Ben. He's going to take it up. Has all 3 quad B points. Can this? JP, he passes it to JP, but it's over him somehow. So now Isaiah is going to take the ball up. Isaiah passes it to Dean. Dean driving, passes it to Isaiah. Cross course pass to Gary. Gary, no good. Tipped. Who's it out on? It's off of Ishwari, so it's Electric Guitar ball. Dean trying to find someone to pass to. Dean passes it over to Julia. Julia gets the ball before it passes half court. Well, Ishwari steals the ball. And she's dribbling up, but no, Gary saves it. Gary saves the ball. Oh, and he passes it over to someone, a cutter who was not cutting. That would have been a great pass if someone was there. But no, it's quad B ball. Ben Bourgeois taking it up the court, guarded by Gary. The trombones on each other. Ben drives by, goes up for the layup. It is good. 4-1 quad B, or more importantly, 4-1 Ben over the Guitars. Isaiah takes it up, taking his time, spin moves, passes, shoots it, air ball. Dean gets the rebound. Dean trying to find someone to pass to, guarded closely by JP. Drives up, shoots it, no good. Josh with the rebound. Josh passes up to Ben. Ben has been the star of the show so far with all 4 of quad B points. Guarded by Gary, passes over to Ishwari. Ishwari is going to get blocked by Gary. And is knocked out of bounds by Ishwari. Still Electric Guitar's ball. What a great play by Ishwari to stop the fast break. Gary's now going to pass it in. He got a block and he got blocked. Now he's passing it in to Dean, who passes it to Isaiah on the far wing. Oh, he jump shots, passes it to Dean. He gets it and he makes it. What a great play by Dean to recover. 4-2 quad B now.
Hey, Dean.
Stops the 4-0 quad B run. Or the 4-0 Ben run. Ben for 3. It's going to be no good. Dean out rebounds Josh. Dean is racing up the court. No one's guarding the basket. And it is 4-3 now. Dean on a little 2-0 run now. Brings the Guitars within 1. Point JP is in the building. Passes it over to Ben. Ben pulls up. No good. Gets his own rebound. Passes it to Josh. Josh misses it. Didn't even get the rim. Stayed in bounds. Ishwari gets the ball. Ishwari bounce pass to Ben that trickles to him. Ben shoots it. Josh gets the rebound. And now Isaiah misses the rebound. Or not the rebound. Misses the wide open layup. Gets the ball back. Gary passes it back to him. Can he redeem himself? No. But he passes it to Dean. Dean knocked away by Ben. Dean Overhead shot, and it's good. 4-4 game now. Dean on a 3-0 run of his own brings the Guitars even with Quad B. Ben with his shades on, acting like a smooth dude. Can he stop this 3-0 run and bring Quad B to some points? And he almost does. Bank 3 doesn't go in. Julia gets the rebound. Isaiah racing up the court. Isaiah passes to Dean for 3. No good. Not smooth of Dean. Air ball 3. Ben, how do you feel about this game?
Dean's cracked. Ben's cracked.
A lot of people cracked. There is a timeout called by Quad B. Okay, so we are back. They're trying to figure out. Trying to get this game started. Ben is here with me on this hot day. Where's the sun? The sun is up there.
Beating down here.
But everyone knows that a buck can beat the sun. So, good. Right. Okay, back to the game. Back to the real basketball. Quad B up the court with Ishwari, their captain, at point guard. Ishwari makes a move past Isaiah, shoots the free throw, and it is no good. It rims out. JP with the rebound, passes to Josh, and it is good. 5-4 Quad B. Ben is happy for his own team. JP making some ritualistic chants as the Guitars race up court. Isaiah is sprinting, but JP stops his path. Gary has the ball. Gary is not guarded. He's going to take the shot. No good. Dean gets the rebound, passes to Isaiah. Isaiah passes it off of JP's leg. And now it's Guitars' ball. 5-4 Quad B. The team pretend. Ben is very hyped. I don't know how hyped he'll be. We'll have to see. This game is to 21. So Dean shoots it, but Gary. We are recording. Low battery. You didn't miss much. There's a jump ball now. Melissa's here, so there you go. Dean and Josh both do it. Gary gets the ball with the layup. No good. JP gets the rebound. Passes to Ben. Ben racing up the court. Met by Isaiah, so he slows down. Passes to Ishwari. Almost stolen by Gary. Ishwari trying to find someone to pass to. Passes to Julia. Dean gets the ball. One person to beat, and he beats him. 5-5. The game is now tied. Dean, I believe, has scored the last 4 Electric Guitars points. Julia making a bold prediction, saying Dean's going to score 20 points today, or maybe more. Who knows? JP from 3, off the front iron. Dean with a running rebound, slows it down now, guarded by Ben. Bounce pass to Gary, pushed away by Ishwari. Dean shoots it. Ishwari gets the rebound. Ishwari trying to find someone to pass to, picks up for dribble. Pass it over to JP. 5-5. The score is 5-5. The game is tied. Ben going past the entire defense with the layup. No good. Dean gets the rebound. Slowing it down. Passes to Isaiah. He's speeding it up now. Isaiah shoots it from the perimeter. No good. Gary gets the rebound. Gary shoots it. No good. Rebound. Quad B. Ben slowing down, surveying the court. Ben.
Yes.
Guarded by Isaiah. He shoots it. It is good! 7-5! It is 7-5. Quad B on the deep 3 from Ben Bourgeois.
7-5. They're winning.
That was a smooth dude right there. But can Isaiah be even smoother dude? Isaiah trying to get past him. No good. Isaiah. No. Off the backboard, no rim. Gives it back to Ben. He is the hot hand for the Quad B right now. But he passes it up to Josh. Josh, looking for someone to pass to. Josh, it is point Josh time. But no, he passed it over to Ishwari. Ishwari looking for someone to pass to. Double team. Josh is wide open under the basket. But it is hounded by Dean. Dean Forces Josh to pass to JP, and he makes it. JP with the dab, and it's 8-5 quad B. Their supporter section going wild. Isaiah racing up the court. Pass it over to Julia. Julia over to Dean, guarded by Ishwari. Ishwari just confused as to what is happening. Dean gets his own rebound and makes it. 8-6 now. Quad B. 5-0 run for Dean on Electric Guitars points. Or not 5-0 run, just 5 straight points for Dean. Ishwari. Oh, knocked away. Gary gets the rebound. Pass it over to Isaiah. Isaiah shoots it straight up. No good. Ishwari racing up the court.
I can't do it back.
Here.
Pass it over to Ben. Ben is going to shoot the three. It is no good. Gary with the long rebound. And now he's bringing it up the court. Spins out of Josh's steal attempt. Gary is shooting. That would be, if he shoots, it's a 1 point. Gives it to Dean. Dean airballs it, but gets his own rebound. Looks like Isaiah tips it over to Gary. Gary shoots it. No good. Out of bounds. It's quad B ball. The score is 8-6 quad B. First to 21. 1s and 2s in the BBA. Ishwari passes it back to Ben. Ben passes it up to JP. JP shoots it. No good. Gary gets the long rebound, guarded by Ben. Gets past him from the screen from Julia. Gary passes it over to Dean. Dean shoots a sky hook. No good. Ben gets the rebound, passes it up to JP, who passes it sideways to Ishwari. Ishwari passes it over, up to Josh. Oh, knocked away by Dean, but Ben gets the rebound, and the layup is good. 9-6 now. 9-6 quad B. Isaiah bringing it up the court. Ishwari's just getting water mid-play. Okay. Ishwari, it was a matter of life or death. So they were playing 4-on-3 for a little bit. Julia has the ball. She's looking to pass. She passes it to Dean. Dean gets the layup. 9-7 now. Cuts the deficit back to 2. 9-7, quad B. Ishwari now has the rebound, or has the ball. She didn't get the rebound. I believe there was no rebound on that play because Dean made it. As you see, my basketball knowledge is showing. As Ishwari is hounded by Gary, the steal by Julia, but JP steals it back. He shoots it, no good. Dean gets the rebound. Dean walking up the court. Dean is speed walking like he's at Disneyland. And then he's going to shoot the three. And he makes it! 9-9 to tie ball game. I believe that's 8 straight points for Dean now on quad B. 9-9. The game is tied once again. What a shot by Dean. Josh passes it over to Ben. Ben goes it to Ishwari, but stolen by Isaiah. Isaiah trying to get past Ben. Gets out of the paint. Gives it to Gary. Gary drives into the paint. It is no good. Gary saves his own board. Are you counting that?
He never stepped out. I didn't step out. He never
Wait,
stepped out.
are you counting it or not?
We want to count it because we don't think.
Oh, was he out?
I mean, I was out when I threw it, but my feet never touched the ground. His feet never touched the ground, but he was out when he threw it. Hey, let's count that. Let's count that. Do you want to rock paper scissors for it?
We could replay it on the camera.
All right.
If we want to stop the game,
We could. I don't know. Should we just say 9-9?
Sure.
You know what? Let's just not count it.
Okay, 9-9.
99-cent store. The BBA is not sponsored by the 99-cent store.
Awesome. As Julia making that ad, Gary gets his rebound from the quad B shot. JP steals it, shoots it. No good. Josh with the rebound. Josh Passes to Ben. Ben passes it over his shoulder to JP. JP passes to Ben, but stolen by Isaiah. Isaiah behind the back, loses his dribble, but gets the ball back. Dean passes to Julia. Julia passes it back. Dean with the hook, no good. Gary with the rebound. Isaiah back to Gary. Gary puts it up, and it is no good. The score is tied. Quad B gets the ball back. Josh has it up. He's bringing the ball up the court. Josh passes it to Gary, but it's behind him. And well, he did pass it to Gary, but it was going to Ben. Gary stole the ball. Gary bringing it up the court. Pass it to Isaiah. Gary gets the ball back. Tips it back to Isaiah. Isaiah from the free throw line. 10-9. Electric Guitars take the lead. Yeah, that was a 1. 10-9 now. Guitars have the lead. That breaks Dean's straight. 10-9 now. Ishwari bringing it up the court, trying to do something. Guarded by Isaiah. Isaiah makes Ishwari pick up a dribble, knocks it out. So it is Quad B ball. Ishwari, bullet pass over to Josh, knocked away by Dean, but Ben gets it. Pass it down to JP, no good. JP gets the rebound, passes it back to Ben from 3, no good, but Josh gets the pass. It is good. 10-10. Ben states it was a pass. Give him an assist, Dean. And it is 10-10. Isaiah has the ball, surveying his options. Jump shot over to Dean in the corner. Dean looking for someone to pass to. Guarded by Ben. Gives it back to Isaiah. Isaiah racing around the court off of Julia's shoe. But he gets the ball back. Over Josh, no good, but Dean gets the shot. Gary is now in the corner. He's backing down Ishwari, shoots it, no good. Dean gets the rebound, no good. Dean gets the rebound again, no good. Finally, Quad B gets a rebound. Josh passing over to Ishwari. Quad B have had a good job passing the ball around to try to get out of trouble. Ishwari, guarded by Ishwari. Pass it to Josh, wide open, but elite the basket. Shoots it, no good. Gary with the rebound. Gary, no one in front of him. Shoots it. JP is there for the rebound for Quad B. 10-10. Ben passes it to Josh. It's a foot race now. Who's going to get it? Isaiah gets it. Isaiah is going. And he's racing coast to coast, but he saves it. Barely. No. He did not save it. You can do however many you want. Another water break as the score is 10-10. 10.
Also not sponsored by the BBA.
Thank you, Julia, for the ad. We'll be right back after this commercial break, sponsored by 1010.
This video is brought to you by the number 10. That's right, just the number 10. Yeah, that's a good sponsor.
Okay, so we are back from the break. Electric Cars got a sub, Andrew, because Gary over there, he's kind of a little sick. Gary waves high. Ben taking up the court on a 10-10 ball game. Ben racing up the court. Layup, no good, but Josh is going to get the rebound. Josh's pass is stolen by Isaiah. Isaiah blocked by JP. That's not going to stop him. Andy shoots the ball, no good. Isaiah gets the rebound, passes it to Dean. Dean, turnaround jumper. 11-10 now. 11-10 now. Electric Guitars. Ishwari over to Ben. Ben trying to find someone to pass to. Screen by JP. Air ball. He knew it. It wasn't a great start. 11-10 Electric Guitars. Dean racing up the court. Well, not racing, more like walking at his leisurely pace. Dean is guarded by Ben Bourgeois, who's the leading scorer for Quad B. Dean racing past him. Good defense, though. Andy gets the ball, passes it over to Isaiah. Isaiah passes it back to Andy. Andrew goes to Isaiah. Isaiah, that's okay. Dean trying to find someone to pass to. Knocked out of his hands by Josh. To Julia over to Isaiah. Bounce pass to Dean. Dean double teamed by Quad B. Dean, picks up his dribble. Blocked by Josh. But Ishwari gets the rebound, but it's stolen by Dean. Whose ball is it? Guitar's ball? Guitar's ball. So the Guitars have a sub. Quad B can choose, I think, can also have a sub. I'm not too sure. Isaiah. Pass it over to Andy in the corner. Andy for 3. No good. Dean. Shoots it, misses it. Ishwari tips it up, but right back to Isaiah. Isaiah passes it over to Andy in the corner. Another 3. It is no good. Off the back rim. Isaiah gets the rebound again. Long shots, long rebounds. Guarded by JP. Isaiah pulls up. No good. Quad B finally gets a rebound. Ben coming up the court with his sunglasses on. Acting cool. Over to Josh. Josh looking for someone to pass to. Gives it to Ben, who's hounded by Andrew. Ben pulls up. It is blocked. Dean coming up the court. Guarded by Ishwari. Dean trying to do something. Dean drives by the entire Quad B defense but can't finish. $1 million drive, 1 cent finish there by Dean. Josh stomping his way over across the midcourt line. 11-10, Electric Guitars. Josh picks up his dribble, trying to find someone to pass to. Turns around, turns back around. Ishwari shoots the ball, but JP gets it. I'm going to call out a pass because that's hilarious. JP trying to do the old look over there trick. Passes to Ben. Off the front right. Almost worked. Ishwari gets the board. No good. But Ishwari gets her own board again. Ishwari driving. Guarded by Dean. Andrew knocks it out. So it is Quad B ball still. Ben. Blocked again, but Ishwari gets the shot. Ishwari shoots it off the top of the rim, top of the backboard again. Josh gets the rebound, guarded by Dean, surveying his options, trying to find a teammate. Pass it over to Ben, but knocked away by Andy. Andy just a relentless ball hound there. Ben passes it quickly to Josh. Josh passes it back to Ishwari. Ishwari shoots it. It is good! Tied once again, 11-11. Quad B with a balanced attack today. Led by Ben, but everyone has scored for Quad B. It's 11-11 now. Isaiah coming up the court. Isaiah with another jump pass, close to traveling, but I don't think we call those. Dean double teamed. He almost loses the ball. He does lose the ball. Ben racing up the court. Is he going to get the layup? No. Knocked out of his hands. But, it's saved by Guitars. I think it was in. Guitars save it. Isaiah shoots it. And that one is out.
It would have been out on you anyway, so. But still, if it was a foul, it would have been
It's true. Some disgruntlement on the call. By JP shoots it. Almost. But Josh gets the rebound after Dean tips it. Ben going back, trying to find someone to pass. He passes to JP. JP, and he shoots it. 12-11, Quad B. JP must be. JP gets the go-ahead basket, and it's now a Quad B lead once again. Andy has the ball. Andy passing it to Dean for 3. It is good! 13-12, Electric Guitars take the lead. Now, what a close game this is. No, because you guys made it to make it 12-11, and he made a 3. So it's 13-11. Or 13-12. You made it 2, yeah, so it's 13-12. Ben making sure he knows the score so he can take the lead. Passes it over to Josh. Josh. Oh, Dean knocks it out of Josh's hand. So Josh passes back to Ishwari. Ishwari at the free throw line. It is no good, but she almost gets the rebound, but Isaiah gets it. Dean passes it over to Andy. Andy saves it, but Ishwari almost knocks it out.
The electric guitars actually are sponsored by the BBA.
Insane. Ishwari confused by the sponsorship in the middle of the game. Well, Ben takes no heat in it. Almost makes the step back 3, but no good. He gets back on defense as Isaiah has the ball. Passes it over to Andy, but Ishwari with good defense knocks it away to Ben. JP. Josh. Entire quad B getting touches. And will it end in the basket? I don't know. JP gets the ball. No good. Isaiah saves it. Ben gets it. No good. Josh shoots it. No good. But Josh knocks it out of Dean's hands. JP ends up getting it. JP shoots it. No good. Ben gets the rebound. It is 13-13. I believe it is our 4th tie of the game. Isaiah racing up the court. A very close game between these two storied rivals. Isaiah, guarded by Ben, takes the screen from Dean. No good. But Dean gets a rebound. That's why they call it the pick and roll. It is 14-13, Electric Guitars. Dean must be feeling very gruntled right now. So
I hate to say it, but you guys aren't doing that good of a job.
Ben shoots it from way downtown. No good. Ben is getting a little desperate, even though he's only down by 1. But the Electric Guitars only need 7 more points. Josh with the steal. Josh passes it to JP. JP trying to find someone to pass to. Dean steals it, but he knocks it out on himself. So it's quad B ball. That almost hit me. That was very scary. Melissa gets the ball to JP.
Hi, Jackie!
JP. Oh, Jack is here. JP over to the Ben. Ben coming up the court. Oh, his glasses got knocked out. They resume play after he knocks it out, and he almost sinks the 3. No good. Andy with the rebound. Andy passes it over to Dean. Dean shoots it. It is 15-13. Electric Guitars. They pull ahead by 2. That is correct. Yes. 15-13. Electric Guitars. They're 6 points away from victory against Quad B once again. JP picks up a dribble, trying to pass it to someone. Passes it over to Ishwari. Ishwari racing down the court. Shoots it. No good. JP with the rebound. JP shoots it. No good. Ben shoots it off the backboard. No good. Ishwari shoots it again. Finally, 15-14 now. Josh with the point. No, Guitars. Ben is very unhappy. He's very disgruntled right now. Isaiah. He's done that a lot. Andy gets the rebound. Or pass it between his legs to Isaiah. Isaiah passes it to no one. No go. Oh, Ben with the moves. Ben with the moves. He shoots it. Oh, Ben's going to get kicked out of the game. No, I'm kidding. Ben ready to play if needed to. Timeout. Guitars. 15-14.
I think I'll make the highlight.
Back with the action. Quad B inbounds. JP with the dab. I think Quad B's going to lose because of that. So. Hold up. We have a delay. Julia was checking something.
Technical foul, delay of game.
Ishwari resumes play. Guarded by Gary, who's back in. Isaiah is on the sideline now. Ishwari. Pass it over to JP. JP gets the pass. Passes it back to Ben, but Andy saves it. Passes it back to Dean. So Dean is going to take it up. Dean guarded by Ben. Pass it to Andy. Andy shoots it, no good. Electric Cars get the rebound. Dean gets the shot up, no good. Dean shoots it. Dean airballs it. Ishwari gets the rebound. JP guarded by Gary. Spins around, passes it to Ishwari. Screen by JP to get Ishwari into their side of the court. Ishwari racing all the way down into the paint. She passes it back out to JP by the elbow. He shoots it, no good. What the hell just... I don't know. Someone's phone just might have just slipped. I don't know. Dean gets the rebound, passing it up. Dean shoots a high arcing shot off the top of the backboard, no good. Off of JP, but Gary saves it, so Electric Guitars still own possession. But he passes it over Andy. Ishwari is going to inbound it for Quad B. 15-14 Electric Guitars. This game is almost over. This has been a grueling game, very even on both sides. Well, not, yes, it has been. Ben almost with the three, and it's going to go out of bounds near midcourt. Ben in disbelief that he did not.
Oh, that's all I found.
Yeah, that's what that was. I'm sorry. I was like, what the heck? Anyway, Ben disgruntled with the fact that he is missing his threes after making a couple in the beginning of the game. He's the leading scorer for Quad B, but everyone on the court has scored. I believe Gary scored one, but Dean has had the most points for the Guitars. And now he's going to inbound it. Dean looking for someone to pass to. Passes it to Gary. He's immediately guarded by JP. He passes it back to Dean. Dean passes it to Andy with the layup. No good. Dean knocks it out of Josh's hands. And that is Quad B ball. This is a great game so far today. Oh, Gary steals the ball. 16-14. A lazy pass by Ishwari. You're allowed to do that. Yeah, you can steal the ball when you inbound it. Wait, yeah, you can steal the ball when they inbound it. It doesn't matter. Ben is not happy with the fact that Gary stole the ball. Ben is racing down the court. Fixing his glasses as they come a little loose. Ishwari back up top. Ishwari is going to shoot it. No good. Gary with the rebound. Gary guarded by JP. Dribbling out of the way. He spins out. Pass to Ishwari. He's going for the layup. No, he's going for the pass. Andy shoots it. No, he fakes it. Pass it over to Dean. Dean with the hook. No good. Nothing but net, but the wrong kind. Ben gets the inbound pass from Ishwari. I cannot English good today. Ben, guarded by Andy, racing up past midcourt, approaching the three-point line. He shoots it, no good, right into Dean's hands, not the basket. Dean passes it over to Andy. Andy behind the entire defense, and it is, what is it? 17-14. Guitars, they're up by 3 now. I believe this is the largest lead of any team. Ties it because I believe Quad B was up 4-1 at one point. So 17-14. Quad B trying to keep their hopes alive. Pass it to Josh, who's wide open down low. Gary gets in front of him though. Pass it back to Ben. Almost stolen by Andy. Pass it to JP. Wide open at the free throw line. Off the front rim. Gary with a rebound. He's playing sick, but he's doing great. Gary shoots it, no good. Gets his own rebound, shoots it again, no good. Let it roll out of bounds, Josh does. It's Quad B ball. Ishwari gets the pass in from Josh. She's taking it up the court. Quad B looks tired out there. Oh, you know it's real when Ben takes off the sunglasses. So now Ishwari passes it back. No, she's trying to pass it to Josh, but it's knocked away. Or it's just a bad pass. I believe it's an electric guitar ball. Dean looking to pass to someone. Can't get past Josh. Oh, Ben steals it, but it's no good. Ben does the same play that the Guitars did to him. Dean with the step back, no good. But the rebound is out on the Guitars. 17-14. Gary, the Magic Man, sensing a disturbance in the force. His team is only 4 points away from victory. Oh, Josh is now realizing why he does the magic tricks, but he does a Jedi mind trick on the whole Electric Guitars defense, but it doesn't work. Dean racing up the court, shoots it. No good, but gets his own rebound. 18-14, largest lead of the day for any team. 4-point lead, 3 points away from victory are the Guitars. Ben racing up the court. Faster than a speeding bullet. Andy's right there to meet him. Ben almost gets the rebound. Josh knocks it out, but Dean gets the ball back. Dean crosses over JP. And no good off the back iron. Dean double teamed. JP. It's going to be another jump ball. Ben coming over to do the honors. This is the 4th time JP and Dean have jumped for a ball in a game. They had 3 last game, and now this is the first one this game. 18-14, Electric Guitars is the score. Guitars score 3 straight points out of the timeout. Ben Yates, a founder, trying to knock it out or toss it up. Ben gets the ball, and it is no good. He shoots another layup, and that one's good. First quad B points after a timeout, and now Dean calls another timeout. 18-15 is the score. We'll be right back after these messages. JP, commercial break. Go.
Have you ever had this problem before? You just can't stop punching people. Now, I know I've had this problem in the past, but it's okay because we've got brand new Hydro Flask. Perfect for putting a dent in right with your fist. See that? That's the kind of... Excuse me. That's the kind of punching bag action you can only get with a Hydro Flask. Thank you very much.
Ben, what are you going to be doing right now?
Looks like I'm back in the game, Reed. I did it last week. I'm doing it again, and this time I'm sticking all the way through when I hop in the game.
Yes, sir. Ben Yates is subbing for John Paul Sebenthal.
Nothing different will happen. I'm the same player as JP.
Yes, there you go. So, we have
They call me the veteran.
They call you the veteran.
I don't know what they
Breaking
call me.
news. Ben Yates unretires for the 2nd time. We're back from the action. Ben Yates is coming in sandals. Can he complete the comeback? It's 18-15 now. Electric Guitars. It is Guitars ball. It's Guitars ball. So we have a lineup of Isaiah, Gary, Andrew, and Dean with Julia on the bench. JP's on the bench for Quad B. We have Ben, Josh, and Ishwari. Oh, I was missing that. I'm so sorry. Ben's calling him out. Quad B gets the call. I missed all of that. Ben, pass it over to Josh. Josh, pass it over to Ishwari, but off of Andrew. Ishwari is going to inbound for Quad B. Ben shoots it. Oh, it's good! It's down to 18-17. This is a game again. Oh my goodness. Isaiah comes up. Ben guarding him. Bourgeois gets it. He passed it out, but over to Isaiah. Isaiah. Pass it over to Gary. Gary shoots it, no good. Josh tips it out. Ben is going up the court. It's off of Isaiah, but Ben was racing up the court. That was a beautiful sight to see. Ben passes it to Ben. Ben from 3. No good. Josh, pass it to Ishwari. Ishwari, looking for someone to pass to. Ishwari passes it over to Josh, but it's off of Dean. Dean tips it out. Passes it to Ben from 3. No good. Josh tips it out. Ben almost makes it. 18-17. Guitars inbound the ball to Dean, the captain, carrying the team. Dean, being serious now. He's only 3 points away from victory. Gary shoots the ball. No good. Dean with the rebound, but he knocks it out. Oh, actually, Ishwari touched it last. So it is Guitar's ball.
Yes, sir.
Isaiah putting up the guitar sign. I don't know what that would be. Dean up. Passes it to Gary. No one's on him. Ishwari gets on him. Ishwari guarded him close. Isaiah shoots it. No good. It's out. That was out. Ben tried to get a fast break. With those sandals, he's not going to. So, Ishwari coming up the court. There's JP. Hi, JP.
Hi, Reed.
Ishwari racing up the court. She's trying to find someone to pass to. Passes it to Ben, but it's stolen by Andrew. Gives it to Dean. Dean over to Isaiah. Isaiah shoots it. No good. In and out. Ishwari passed it over. Oh, intercepted. We're playing football now. He's going to return it. He's at the 40, at the 30. Passing it. No good. Ben, Quad B gets the board, but Andrew gets the rebound. 18-17, blocked by Josh. Andrew gets it. No good. Andrew gets it again. Andrew out to the three-point line. Isaiah over to Gary. No good. Ben gets the rebound. Passes it over to Ben, and Gary goes up and gets the steal. Dean gives it to Isaiah. Gives it to Andrew for three. No good. And Gary gets the rebound. No good. Ben. No. Whose ball is it? Whose ball is it? Guitar's ball. Jesus Christ. Dean is going to pass it in. 18-17, Guitars. Dean.
Is there a violation?
I don't know. It's probably not in the rule book. Isaiah passes it in. Air ball, but Andy it's out.
That was out.
A lot of argument about stepping out today. Quad B's saying he's out, so Quad B's going to inbound it. Ben Bourgeois has the ball up, guarded by Gary. Trombone on trombone action. Who's going to be the better bone? We'll see. Ben to Ben action now as Ben Yates has the ball over on the wing. Ben, guarded by Isaiah. Up and over Gary to Ben. Back to Ben. Ben going up the court. Oh, what a pass to Josh! But he can't finish it! What a play by Ben Yates. Josh gets the rebound. Josh over to Ben. 18-17 Guitars as Ben airballs it. Oh, we got a sub. JP is back in, the savior of the Quad B. But Dean racing up the court, gets the rebound, gets the point, got the rebound. Jesus Christ. 19-17, a 2 wins this game. But can Quad B somehow bring this back to a tie game or even back to a 1 point win? I don't know. JP. Lots of things happening. Andy. 20-17. Can the Quad B bring it to 20 to force overtime? Let's see. 1 point away from victory are the Guitars. Ben, without the glasses, goes past Isaiah, guarded by two people. JP shoots it. No good. Josh tips it out. 1 point away from victory. The Guitars have the ball. Dean coming up the court. Dean is going to shoot the three. He misses everything. I don't know what type of P that is, but it's not a good one. That was not a smooth play, Dean. Ishwari coming up the court. She's trying to be a smooth dude. Guarded by Dean. Dean. Oh, that is off of Ishwari. I was right in front of it, so I'm pretty sure I'm right. My eyes might not work. I'm not sure. Guitars looking to inbound it. Dean fakes it to Isaiah. Goes to Andy, the sub, coming in. Andy, bullet pass to Gary. Bounces around to Josh's hand. That's going to be it. Oh, jump. Oh, let's just say Quad B inbound. Quad B inbound. Josh passes it in the Ben, the only Ben on the floor now. Emergency stint by Ben Yates. Ishwari coming up the court. Pass over to JP. JP shoots it. No good. Is it going to be out of bounds? No. Yes, it is. Josh almost saves it. Dean trying to save the ball. Dean passes to Isaiah. Oh! Whoa! Ishwari pushes him out of the way. Misses the... Knocks over Isaiah! Gary gets the rebound. No good! Ishwari. No, it's off of Gary! Gary! As it goes out of bounds, Gary touches it. Oh my goodness! Josh bringing it up as the point guard. Josh getting past Gary. Gets past half court. Ben, wide open. No good. 2017. 1 point from victory. Dean trying to end it. And he does it. How? Looks to the skies, to the guitar gods, and asks why Dean does, as Josh has the ball at the 3-point line. Guarded by Isaiah and Dean. Gary once again steals the ball, but it's out of bounds on him. Gary gives it to Ishwari. Ishwari trying to inbound. She's going to inbound it to one of the tall people, to Josh. Dean, Isaiah with an open lane to victory, passes it to Dean, and it is good. 21-17, Guitars win. Oh yeah! It did take a long time. The Guitars win the game, led by Dean, 21-17. We will now go to commercial break before we go to timeout. Not Dean, JB, commercial break.
Do you have the problem where you have problems? Let me tell you, pal, I have had that before, and do I have the solution for you? It's called... One second. Billy Mason's my idol, and I just kind of look to his success, you know? Alright, the solution to all your problems is Jesus. Let Jesus take the wheel. He'll solve all your problems.
Awesome.
Like this. Jesus, I'm calling it a favor.
Like this.
That's my mom.
That made it. We'll cut that so that it makes.
Yeah, we'll just pretend that it makes.
Yeah, okay.
And that is the power of Jesus right there. Checkmate, atheists. Have a nice day.
You're the winning captain for his Dean. So that game was one of the closest games this season. How do you feel about after that game?
I am so relieved. There were many points when I thought that this game was lost. I think we did end up pulling it together, and I'm very happy that we came out with this win.
Okay, awesome. Now, since you are the winning captain, who do you think will be the MVP of the game today?
Not to toot my own horn, but I did score like 17 points.
You did, so I think that's probably an electric guitar record too.
I think everyone can agree. I think I get it this time.
Okay, so Dean gets MVP.
Captains shouldn't be allowed to make themselves MVP, but if they were, it would be Dean.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the interview. Sir.
But we did pretty good, and I'm not sad that we lost.
Yeah.
I think we made a lot of progress, especially since we had 4 people.
Yeah. No, that was a really good game. Like, you guys seem to do really good on your game plan. What do you guys change to make it so close?
We just tried. We just just try to move it forward. Yeah, we attempted at choosing people for defense, but that didn't work out. We just chose random people.
You got it.
Which was okay. Ben has slides, and he played with them.
Where I don't even know where he went. I think he went to the bathroom or something. I don't know. Oh, okay. Someone's
yeah,
gonna
but it was
get that.
really good. We didn't have a lot of good players today, but turns out all of our players are good.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Great interview. Although Quad B has a hard-fought game as he loses 21-17. Dean is walking over to get his basketball. There he goes, the captain, after a hard-fought victory, walking the lonely road that a captain does in order to will his team to victory. The game plans, the hours put in to stats, making up random stats about how like Nick Reed's 5th in MVP voting. All of this that Dave McBride does for the league. There he is, the captain of the Guitars as they victorious. Moved to 2-2 on the season. Here he comes.
Go Guitars.
Bye.